Hey everyone, welcome to this episode of What the List, the game show where you can get every answer right and still lose. Alright, let's check out the rules.
The aim of the game is not only to answer questions, but also to guess what the list. Each category is represented by a mystery WatchMojo top 10 list, and each answer in a category is an entry on that list. For every question you answer correctly, you get 1 point. If you get it wrong, your opponent will have the chance to steal for double points. At the end of each round, you can attempt to name the WatchMojo top 10 list. A correct guess nabs you 10 points. Get it wrong, and it's a strike. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game wins. But whoever has the most strikes gets to embarrass themselves on the internet. All right, let's play What the List. Here are our contestants for today.
Oh boy. No one hold anything against me, please.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Now, we have a very special episode today because while I am on the episode, I will not be hosting. I'd like to welcome returning champions, both Stephanie and Matt. Matt will be helping out as host as our second most winningest guest, and Stephanie as our most winningest guest, and I will be competing against her. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for coming and seeing if I can put my money where my mouth is when it comes to trivia.
I'm very excited to see this, Rebecca, because for anyone that's watched these videos knows that you've kind of been taunting the contestants just a little bit. So we'll finally be able to see if, you can put your money where your mouth is. But Stephanie, trust me, is very hard to beat. She's a three-time What the List champion. All right, so the categories are movies and music. Rebecca, you won the coin toss, meaning you get to choose first. You know how this works. Which one are you looking to start with?
Oh boy. So, I mean, I really like music, but let's go film.
All right, we're going film. We're going with the movies.
I should have gone music. Stephanie's better at music. Damn it! Okay, it's
too late.
It's fine. Let's go film.
Rebecca, are you ready to play What the List?
Like, as I get older, have I retained enough? And I feel like the answer is no. So no, I'm not ready, but let's do it anyway.
Okay, our first question, Rebecca. Here we go. This Oscar-nominated animated features voice cast includes Spider-Man, Phoebe from Friends, and Blake from Glengarry Glen Ross.
Okay, so Spider-Man could be a lot of different people. Phoebe from Friends is Lisa Kudrow. I don't know any movies she's in. I'm not gonna lie to you. Blake from Glengarry Glen Ross. I don't know. The only person, I mean, I know a lot of people in that movie. I'm assuming Blake is Alec Baldwin. Is it? And this is what I'm going with. Boss Baby.
That is correct. It is the old Boss Baby. Okay, here's your next question. A then unknown, almost unrecognizable Jonah Hill appeared in this comedy as Adam Sandler's son.
Wow. So I will just say we're 2 for 2 on questions that I do not know initially. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not an ideal Adam Sandler period. Funny People is a movie. But no, can't. He was too old for that. Okay, Reign Over Me.
That's what you're going with?
I guess so.
Nope.
Yeah.
Stephanie, you have a chance to get 2 points.
I'm not very confident with this answer, but I'm gonna say it anyways, which is Little Nicky.
Little Nicky is incorrect.
Okay.
It's incorrect. Okay, moving on. I think this one might be good, Rebecca. So let's see how we do.
This is that taunting you were talking about, isn't it?
No. Hey, by the way, that was me encouraging you, saying that I think you might be
I know, but it did. Now on this end, it does feel taunty. I will maybe I'll have to let up on that.
All right, here we go. Leonardo DiCaprio was considered to play the sidekick in this superhero movie, but he ultimately wasn't interested in the role.
Does this make sense? Okay, fine. Because, like, what else could it be? There weren't a lot of superhero movies in that era where there were sidekicks. So I'm going to have to say Batman Forever.
And that would be correct. Yes, Batman Forever is the correct answer. Good stuff. Moving on. This is number 7. Okay, here we go. What film marked the feature directorial debut of David Fincher?
Okay, I'm pretty sure I know this. I believe, oh, frack, I hope this is the right. Alien 3.
You're right. It is Alien 3, the directorial debut. That brings Rebecca to 3. 3, right? Okay, speaking of Batman, here we go. Our next question. Although Batman Returns and The Dark Knight both lost the Best Makeup Oscar, this DCEU film managed to prevail.
I am pretty sure that it is the not celebrated movie Suicide Squad.
Well, I celebrate it because I liked it, and you're right. You're right. It's not a perfect movie, but it was fun. It was like a 2-hour music video.
It definitely wasn't Justice League, right? Because of,
True.
You know why. No, I know. I was like, it definitely wasn't that one.
All right, our next question. Despite being one of the biggest box office bombs ever, Quentin Tarantino ranked this Disney film on his top 10 movies of 2013.
One of the biggest box office bombs ever. Oh, I feel like I know this too. Like Quentin Tarantino really liked this terrible movie.
But to him, it wasn't
2013.
terrible. To Tarantino, it was one of the best of the year.
I'm going to say John Carter, which I don't even know if it's a real movie or not.
And that's what you're going with, John Carter?
Yeah.
It is not. It is not John Carter.
That's what I thought it was. But I couldn't remember the movie. Like, I knew it was John something.
Is that a movie? Is that a movie?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. And that's what I was thinking of. It was like, but I was like, is it called John of Mars or something? But it's like, it takes place on Mars, right?
Yeah, there's more to the title, I think. But yeah, that is a movie, but not the answer.
Okay, well, I have another guess, since it's not that. I'm going to go with The Lone Ranger.
The Lone Ranger is the correct answer.
Yes!
For 2 points. Stephanie gets...
Oh, well, I mean, it's only because you guessed John Carter, which was my other... Like, I was like, if it's not that, then it has to be this. So...
Yeah.
So thank you, Rebecca.
No problem.
So just to recap, Rebecca 4, Stephanie 2. You can catch up super quick in this game. Okay, here we go.
Yes, you can.
Number 4. This box office flop earned the dubious nickname of Kevin's Gate after Heaven's Gate, and the next part makes me laugh, Fishtar after Ishtar.
So Heaven's Gate was a movie that notoriously had a very troubled production. Michael Cimino. Ishtar I'm not familiar with. Like, I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it, so I can't really speak to what that might mean. So I am going to assume that the Heaven's Gate tie-in is... Well, it could just be because it was a bomb. It doesn't necessarily have to do with the fact that it was a troubled production. I can't think of any directors whose name starts with Kevin. Kevin Costner! Waterworld!
You got there,
Waterworld.
and it is Waterworld. It is Waterworld, yes.
Sorry.
Okay, all right, we're almost there. So and by the way, Rebecca, you always ask this, so I'm going to ask you if you are seeing the connective tissue of what all these movies have in common.
I am seeing some connective tissue, and also, I also know what it isn't.
Ah, okay. There you go.
So,
Sometimes that's better too, to know what it's not. All right, let's see if we can narrow it down with our next one. Question number, we're going down the list. This is 3 on Fandango. This 2015 film had the biggest first week of ticket sales for a non-sequel, surpassing the previous record held by The Hunger Games.
Non-sequel, like that's the thing about the question, because there are no non-sequels anymore. See, the annoying thing is I'm gonna end up having to guess a movie that didn't come out in 2015 and that I know didn't come out in 2015 because I don't have anything better. But I have like no words. Tree of Life. That didn't come out then.
The Tree of Life is.
That's not the. Just don't even say it like.
It's not. It's not. All right.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it.
Stephanie, what do you
The
got?
only I stopped thinking for a while, and I was just like, I'm just gonna stick to this answer, as even though I don't think it's the answer, but I'm gonna say Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is not correct either. Number 2, question 2. All right. In his review, Roger Ebert compared this 2009 blockbuster sequel to The Music of Hell and a kid banging pots and pans together. It's a review after my heart.
It feels okay. So the question feels to me like it's a musical, but like there aren't a lot of musical sequels. All that's coming to mind is Whiplash, which obviously it isn't, because that wasn't a sequel and it came out in 2014. I'm assuming he liked that movie because it was good. So, no, I got nothing. Annie, it's not. Don't worry about it. I mean, Annie's not a sequel, so I mean, it's a remake.
No, it's not. Stephanie, we'll move to you.
I'm gonna just say High School Musical 2.
High School Musical 2. It's not right. But
hilarious, right?
I like that answer.
Was.
Okay, let's move on to the last question. Rebecca, this one is for you.
I simply must get this.
Okay. At the 2008 Academy Awards, host Jon Stewart singled out this Best Makeup nominee, saying, "Too often the Academy ignores movies that aren't good." What's the movie?
Here's the thing. If you had asked me who had hosted the 2008 Academy Awards, Jon Stewart would not have been in my top 10 guesses. So that's how well I remember the 2008 Academy Awards. I was going to say Benjamin Button, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, but now I'm like, when is that 2007 or 2008? Oh, that's a rough one. You know what? I'm going to say that. So The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
It's not correct.
Yeah.
No matter how you justify it, it's still wrong. Stephanie,
and I'm like, do people like that movie? I don't know. Like, do people consider that good?
That's Brad Pitt.
I feel like it's arguable.
Aging backwards.
I can't think of any. Yeah. I don't even have like a funny guess or like an inkling, or I mean, it must be like an action like blockbuster or something, like a sci-fi movie with best makeup, but I have no idea. I don't even have a guess for this one at all.
So now, Rebecca, you have a chance to guess what the list, and it is worth 10 big ones, 10 points. So take a moment.
There are so many lists this could be, or so many wordings, like potential wordings, because like it's very obvious to me the connective tissue between all of these movies on the board, and as well as even the ones I don't know. I wanted it to be something like, you know, the worst movies on actors' resumes. Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst movies that did well at the box office.
I've checked with the judges, and there is a significant piece that is missing.
That's fair.
Stephanie?
All right. Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 big budget movies that bombed at the box office.
No. Still missing that particular piece. Here we go. It is the top 10 worst movies to get an Oscar nomination.
Yeah.
The hints that were thrown in were the Oscars, yeah. All right, here are the ones that you did not get. So question number 9, the question was, a then unknown, almost unrecognizable Jonah Hill appeared in this comedy as Adam Sandler's son. The movie came out in 2006. Any final guesses before we reveal? It's more family Sandler than anything else.
8 Crazy
The
Nights?
movie was...
No,
the movie was...
Doesn't make sense.
It's Click. Remember the one where he
Oh, yeah, I never saw
goes
that.
to Bed Bath and Beyond? Yeah. Jonah Hill played his son. The third question that took so long to come up with an answer that was not right. The question was on Fandango. This 2015 film had the biggest first week of ticket sales for a non-sequel, surpassing the previous record held by The Hunger Games. Yeah, I would have been shocked if you guys got 50 Shades of Grey.
Ugh.
Question 2, also in his review, Roger Ebert compared this 2009 blockbuster sequel to Music of Hell and a kid banging pots and pans together. You guys are stuck on the musical part. It's not a musical. The answer is Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Okay, and we also didn't guess number 1. So the question was, at the 2008 Academy Awards, host Jon Stewart singled out this Best Makeup nominee, saying, too often the Academy ignores movies that aren't good. That movie, of course, being Norbit. All right, Rebecca finishes the round with 5 points. Stephanie's still on the board with 2, and you both got some strikes. All right, we are continuing on to our next category. Stephanie, this is yours. It is music. Are you ready to play What the List?
I'm ready.
All right, then let's do it. Here is your first question. Elvis Presley, Fred Blassie, and Isaac Newton are all mentioned in this alternative rock song.
Okay, I'm just gonna, this is the first song that's come into my head. I have no, like, I don't think it's right, but like, it just, I started singing, like the song started going in my head. So I'm gonna just say it's the end of the world as we know it by REM.
It's not that. It's not that song. That is
Good guess,
incorrect.
though.
Rebecca, you get an opportunity to steal.
No, I don't know. I don't know who Fred Blassie is, and I feel like that's the key.
Okay. Stephanie, back to you. This diss song was a direct response to another diss track, Takeover. Do you know your diss songs?
I really don't. I'm trying to think of any Drake songs that I know that are like mean ones, like, you know, because I was like, I'm thinking about like the nice ones, Hotline Bling and all that. Anyways, okay, well, Rebecca, why don't you take a shot at this one?
Wait, you're not going to give us a guess, Stephanie?
I have zero. I can't think of any.
Just throw out something.
Watch the Throne. Is that it? That's the Jay-Z and Kanye one. Is that? But that's the name of the EP, or is that the song? I don't know. I'm just saying that. There we go.
It's not it. It's not it. So Rebecca, will go to you for a steal.
99 Problems.
99 problems, and this question is one, because that is not it.
Yeah. I mean, I named
Not
a
it.
song. I think I
Yeah.
deserve credit.
Yay!
Oh, that's good. Okay, I think this was either you know it or you don't, but, well, we'll talk more about it when
We
we
obviously
reveal it.
did not.
Let's go to the next question. This lead single features Flea of Red Hot Chili Peppers on bass, Dave Navarro on guitar, and the vocals of a singer who played God in Dogma.
Okay, I mean, I know it's Alanis. It's an Alanis song. However, I don't know which of her songs Dave Navarro and Flea were on. I'm going to go with You Oughta Know by Alanis Morissette, because that is one of my favorite songs.
And you are correct.
Yes!
You oughta know. Let's move
I would
on.
have been upset if I didn't get that one, actually.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, your next question, Stephanie. 3 letters in the title of this rock composition, SYND, Spell out the first name of a former band member it's dedicated to.
I know this one.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Shine On, You Crazy Diamond.
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
good. I was like, I know it! And then you were just like, let me check. And I was like, no.
My screen. All right, let's do a recap of the points because, Stephanie, this puts you at 4 points to Rebecca's 5. Stephanie, back to you. The singer behind this 1970s breakup song has never publicly revealed who it's about, although Dick Ebersol was let in on the secret after he made the highest bid at an auction.
So I had an initial reaction, but then I was like, no, we know who that song is about. So that helped me remember what I think the song is, which is You're So Vain. And then I think in brackets, I bet you think the song is about you. Or that might be the hip hop version, the cover version of that. But anyways, You're So Vain is my answer.
You're So Vain is correct. You're So Vain is right. So that is a point. We're tied now, 5-5. 5-5. And by the way, the bid, guess how much the bid was that Ebersol bid to find out?
$1 million.
Yeah, I was going to say a million.
No, a little less. 50,000.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
All right, here we go. Your next question, Stephanie.
Yes.
In the movie Across the Universe, actor Joe Anderson sings this song to actor Jim Sturgis, inspiring his character to return to New York.
Okay, I love this movie, but it's been a really long time since I've seen it. It's obviously a Beatles song. I believe it's Hey Jude. And I'm going to go with that as my final answer.
That's what you're going with, and it
Yes.
is correct. It is Hey Jude.
Okay, good.
Hey Jude.
Yes. Or Hey Dude, if you've seen the movie yesterday, which is really good.
Rebecca, Stephanie now pulls into the lead with 6
Yeah.
points.
I know what the
Let's
list
see if
is,
she-
though.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, I don't know if I do.
All right, Stephanie, here we go. In order to use this R&B song in the film Lady Bird, Greta Gerwig sent a letter to its singer and co-writer.
I haven't seen this movie, so I don't know. I can't even... My train of thought is just like, it could be anybody, so I can't even narrow it down to anything.
All right, Rebecca.
Oh, this is so frustrating. Okay, so I'm super annoyed because I did at one point know this. There's no chance I never, there's one, anyway. I don't know the answer, but I don't want to help either.
Okay.
So I could use the points, obviously, but I am going to stop. I'm not even going to go.
Okay. All right, Stephanie, I will be shocked if you do not get this next one. And
boy.
that's not me taunting. That's just, I think you'll get it. This folk rock song shares the same name as a 90s comedy, although it ironically isn't featured in the film.
Oh, and yeah. Wait. So I had an immediate reaction to a movie where I was like, oh, it's clearly that. But now I'm questioning whether that movie came out in the 90s. So I was like, oh no. If it did, or it's like
Cuspy.
turn of the century. So I was just like, I can't remember. Okay. I mean, that'll be my, the one I answer if I can't think of something in the next few seconds. 90s comedies. I'm going to go with American Pie.
American Pie is the right answer. It's what we were looking for.
Okay.
Steph,
Good.
That's 7. That's 7 points.
Oh, good.
So we're moving down. We got 2 questions left. Stephanie with 7 points. Rebecca with 5. Here we go. The 1997 version of this song sold 33 million copies worldwide and became the best-selling single in the UK chart history.
Okay, I think it's it, but it's the biggest song that I could think of from that era that I now remember is also a cover. And I believe it is Torn by Natalie Imbruglia. Or Bruglia.
No.
No?
Nope. Ahem. Goodbye,
Rebecca?
Norma Jean, though I never
Oh.
knew you at all. You have the strength to hold yourself while those around you fall. Candle in the Wind. Candle in the Wind 97 for Diana. I am taking this one. I needed to get the Elton John question.
Absolutely. It's 2 points. Hey, we're tied.
No extra points for
7-7.
singing? Come on.
No extra points.
Sorry. I know, it's fine. I never give extra points. It's fine.
Final question, Stephanie. This is all you. Unless, of course, you get it wrong. Here's your question. The piano section of this song was used to great effect during Goodfellas, when two boys come across a car with two dead bodies.
But I'm trying to give myself a hint for this number one. But I don't think that's working. I mean, I feel like I've seen this scene before, but I can't remember the music at all. So, I mean, this is like, again, if I have nothing, not even an inkling, not even a hint, it's really hard to like make any guess at all. So,
Rebecca, you have the option to steal.
That would be Layla.
That's what you're
By
going
Dirk and
with?
the Domino. That's, oh, no, I'm, that's right.
It is right.
I know.
All right, Stephanie, your chance to guess the list. So we're missing 4 answers, but with what's up there, you think you got it?
I have an idea. I don't know if it's like, it might be missing like a little something, but I know that at least all the songs on this list have this common thread. So I'm going to go with this. Okay. Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 songs about real life people or people that have existed. Period.
Okay, well, it's top 10 songs about famous people.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's a little nuance there, but we are going to give it to you, which does give you 10 big points, which is going to bring you to 17.
Yay, thank you.
So 17 points to Rebecca's 9. But as everyone knows, including myself, it's not over until the lightning round. Before we get to that, let's see if we can reveal the questions that you guys did not get right. So the one about Elvis Presley, Fred Blassie, and Isaac Newton, all mentioned in this alternative rock song. Anything come to mind after all this time? It's Man on the Moon. And Rebecca, Fred Blassie is a professional wrestling manager back in the day. And then Man on the Moon, heavily about Andy Kaufman.
That would explain why I do not know.
In wrestling. So, when I heard it, I got it right away with that. But yeah, REM, and you were so close, so close. All right, the next one that we missed was the diss song that was a direct response to another diss track called Takeover. That one was called Ether, and it was by Nas in 2001. Oh, yes. In order to use this R&B song in the film Lady Bird, Greta Gerwig sent a letter to its singer and co-writer, that person being Justin Timberlake, the song being Cry Me a River. Okay, so based on the scores as we head into our lightning round, that means that, Rebecca, you are trailing. You get to make that ever important decision to set the tone, to go first, or to drop off the call and let Stephanie go first.
I will set the tone.
Okay. So Stephanie, we will we'll get you back on in a bit, but bye for now. All right, Rebecca, as you already know, each correct response here is going to be worth 2 points, but it's whoever gets the most right gets all the points here. So I don't want to say no pressure because there is a little bit of pressure. So here we go. We're looking for the top 10 best movie theater snacks. For this list, we're counting down our favorite snacks to pick up before sitting down in the seats at our favorite local theater. Get your own, though. We ain't sharing. Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for those top 10 movie theater snacks. Go!
popcorn, nachos. I don't know if we're counting drinks, but soda or a drink. I don't know. Chocolate bar, candy, M&Ms. I don't know how specific this list was. Hot dogs. I feel like people eat hot dogs. Gummy candies. When was the last time I was in a movie? Raisinets, which is like chocolate covered raisins. Peanuts, pretzels. I've seen at a movie. I don't know. Hamburger. I don't think that's a thing, is it? Fries. I don't know. Yeah, chocolate bars said. Okay. M&M's, Smarties are Canadian. Sorry. I don't think we did specific. Oh, Henry. No, we didn't do specific. Popcorn, nachos, nuts. This is one of those things where you get them all in the first 30 seconds and then you're stunned. Chips. I didn't say chips.
All right, time, Rebecca. We are timed. You have got 8 correct.
Considering I haven't been anywhere near a movie theater in a year, that's pretty good.
People are like, wait, what's a movie theater again? But that's amazing, by the way. So let's get Stephanie back on the line and see if she can beat that. All right, Stephanie. Rebecca got 8 correct answers in our lightning round. Stephanie, are you ready for the lightning round?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
All right, here we go. We are looking for the top 10 best movie theater snacks. For this list, we're counting down our favorite snacks to pick up before sitting down in the seats at our local and favorite movie theater. Get your own, though. We ain't sharing. Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movie theater snacks. Go.
Popcorn, sweet popcorn, caramel corn, nachos, pretzels, hot dogs, chocolate M&Ms, candy, all the kinds of candy like Jujube, Starburst, what do you call it? Oh God, M&Ms. I was going with the Skittles, hamburgers, fries, poutines. That's very Canadian. Let's see, movie theater snacks. Soda, pop, drinks, Coke, Pepsi, all those. Slush, water. I already said hamburgers. Pizza. I know. Ice cream, cotton candy. All the deep fried foods. What else do you get at? Do I have to name all the different candies? Okay, all the candies.
We're at time. So, Stephanie, you got 6 on the list. So that means Rebecca will get all the points. But let's see what fills out the list. Reese's Pieces. We're looking for specific. Gummy bears, Raisinets. Nachos and cheese, hot dogs. You guys said Twizzlers. I don't think anyone said Twizzlers.
Yeah.
M&Ms, you guys. Pretzels, soda, you guys both said, and popcorn, of course, was number 1. What's funny is that the honorable mentions, Stephanie, you said slush, the slushy, so those ice slushies. Milk Duds was another honorable mention, and of course, frozen yogurt, ice cream, which was also said. So we're gonna put our math skills to work and find out the exact total points. All right, Rebecca, you have got 25 correct. Stephanie, you are in second place with 17 points, which means the Mojo lady, Rebecca, has won the game. And if I look at who got the most strikes, well, you're tied. You both got a strike.
Oh, no.
Meaning, even though you won, Rebecca, you still got to give that embarrassing story. And Stephanie, you got to give an embarrassing story. So let's start with Stephanie.
Okay.
All right, Stephanie goes first.
All right. So the embarrassing story that I'm going to tell, this happened this year during the pandemic because of, I guess you could say almost because of the pandemic. I was on a family video call, and like many people, we've gotten into baking and cooking and all that kind of stuff. So we had baked these unbelievably decadent buttery biscuits from scratch, completely from scratch. We were so proud of them. We had tried, we had made 6. We had 2 of them, and we were just like, okay, we really got to show these off because they're beautiful, they taste delicious. So they were in a Tupperware, and with technology being as it is, and obviously I don't have I just have like my phone. I was using my phone, so it's a very small surface area, and if you're trying to show baked goods or basically anything to a tiny screen, you have to like angle it right to the perfect angle. You want to make sure that like they can see the texture and the shape and the form of the food. And so I'm showing it to the camera, and all of a sudden I hear a thump, and my eyebrows go like this because I'm like, what could that sound possibly be? And I look at everybody else in the other side of the camera, and their faces are just like, and I'm like, oh my God. And so I look down, and all of the biscuits are on the floor. So that was really, really sad. But the worst part of it all was, I was on my couch. I was sitting on my couch when I was showing it. And then, after that, I was mentally calculating how many biscuits we should have because we had cleaned them all up and that. And I was like, wait a minute, we only cleaned up, like 3, we only picked up 3 and threw in the trash. We should have had 4. What happened to the 4th one? And well, I had to get down on my knees, and I found another one underneath the couch. So I was like, yep, that was just the icing on the cake, or the icing on the biscuit. It was really embarrassing to me, and because I was so proud showing off something that I could not even eat anymore.
Wow, I guess the 3-second rule did not apply in this situation. Rebecca?
Okay, well, mine's actually baking related as well. So when I was younger and like learning how to bake, a friend of mine, I was at her house and we tried these cheese balls, and I was like, oh, these are really good. Can I have the recipe? I want to try to make them myself. So she gave me the recipe, and I'd never really baked before on my own. And so I made the cheese balls, and I was all proud, and I was handing them out and to my family for them to try them. And you can tell everybody's kind of just like, these are really good. And then I was just like, what the? So I tried one, and it was like a salt lick. It was, I had put in 4 tablespoons of salt as opposed to 4 teaspoons of salt. And if you bake, you know what a big difference that is. So it was disgusting, the end.
Okay, remind me to not join you guys for any meals in the future.
I will say I have improved immensely since then.
Oh, okay. Rebecca and Stephanie, I have had so much fun hosting this game. It was well worth it, this Tournament of Champions. Rebecca, why don't you remind people how they can join What the List?
I can do that. Don't forget to email us at WTL@WatchMojo.com with a short video telling us why you might make a good contestant for a future episode of What the List, because you have the opportunity to come up against, I don't know, maybe one of us, who knows? Our current reigning champ, John, has challenged the winner of this game, so I guess you might see me against John sometime in the future? ? We'll see what happens. But thank you, Matt, for taking my place. Thank you, Stephanie, for making me question my retention abilities and being a very worthy competitor. And thank you guys, as always, for watching. We will see you next time.